Welcome, brothers, for WrestleMania weekend version of the Geek Fighters stream of 1,000 Arms. We're continuing our 1,000 Arms Let's Play, and I'm Fighter Counts as always, cutting a promo for you guys. Now 16-bit Jeff. And the one you see on the camera and the one playing the game is...
Double RPG, brother! Oh yeah, brother! It's time for us to get back into 1,000 Arms, brother! Right before WrestleMania, brother! Woo!
Hopefully we won't pull a WWE Hall of Fame if you haven't heard what happened.
It's not woo-woo, it's woo!
I didn't say it. Never mind.
It's a Gears 3 reference, dude.
Well, anyways,
I haven't played Gears 3, so that's why I wouldn't know.
Anyways, what I was saying was, hopefully we don't go into a WWE Hall of Fame moment if you haven't heard what happened last night.
Oh god, yeah.
This is the first time in a long time I'm actually glad to be seeing the USA cut down version.
Yeah, the edited version, because the unedited is like how many hours?
5.5.
Oh, so almost 6 hours.
If you want to
guess what,
as I stream.
Guess what WrestleMania tomorrow is going to be? 7 hours.
Seriously?
I thought they would learn from their overly long WrestleManias, but nope.
Dude, this is Vincey boy we're talking about. He learns dick. In fact, that's his D.
It starts at 7, pre-shows at 5. That's Eastern times.
I was gonna say, man, kids know dick.
Well, proof, go look at the big bands.
Yeah. Pretty much. Anyway, let's not waste any time and let's get this game up and running, shall we?
So, since I left early and I might have to leave early again this weekend, where did we left off, guys?
Well, we just made it into a mine shaft where we're about to go and get our third Sacred Flame. Because we were on Mount Hand, and remember I had my little victory scream.
Moment.
Yeah, my own Kintark moment, and tried to stop Mount Hand from going berserk, and we made it to a mine shaft to where we will get our next Sacred Flame this time around, and a new summon to boot.
Nice.
Whoop! Oh, crap!
We hope that the rest of you 5 viewers that were around before pop up again.
I had to hit the reset button because I accidentally started a new game by accident.
Oh, jeez. That didn't lose the data, did it?
No, it didn't. No, it doesn't lose the data.
Phew. As long as it didn't like delete your save.
Yeah, or else we'd be pretty boned. We would have to go on hiatus.
Let's keep it up.
Thank you, Sedina. So yeah, today we're gonna go get that Sacred Flame, and we're gonna date a few more of the ladies. 2 of them are gonna be brand new, who we're gonna date for the first time, and then we're gonna make our way to a all-new continent for you all.
Nice.
Yeah, we defeated that hoser of a drag queen or a gay man in the previous episode.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
That guy would not fly today.
No, he would not.
No.
In today's climate, hell no.
Not in quote current year.
No.
Which oh my god, I have a funny work story about that, but I won't get into the meat of it, but let's just say I actually got hit with not in current year when I was telling a story, when I was talking to them. They were like, you can't say that, not in current year. And I got so mad the whole rest of the day.
So this person pulled a Linkara, okay.
Which, again, I wasn't even saying anything hateful or anything, because I'm not. So the fact that they pulled that on me when I wasn't saying anything even remotely hateful was what got me mad. I'm like, did you just label me as
a Linkara?
Did you just label me as a bigot when I didn't even say anything hateful?
I know.
Yeah.
Like that happened at work. And then they wonder why I was mad at those guys, my coworkers.
Yeah.
I was like, because you just called me a bigot when I'm not.
Exactly.
Like, I didn't say anything. I wasn't even talking about my opinions on anything. I was just saying that when I grew up, my parents thought I was gonna be a little different, and for some reason, and somehow, they spun that into I hate everybody.
Wait, so they misdrew that as you saying that you don't like gay people?
Yeah, somehow.
Wow.
Isn't that normal with most people from our generation? Because that's what most parents feared of. I hate to break it to you, but that was the thing of our generation growing up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was just saying my parents were scared. I was gonna, and then they're like, "Whoa, you can't say that!" Like,
yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Not in current year. They actually pulled that on me after that.
Yeah, well, you know what you tell them? Yeah, it may be current year, but what happened was 20 years ago in a different generation.
Yeah, it was. It was 20 years ago. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh my god.
You know, in a different climate, not today's climate. You know how things change? Yeah, that's how it was 20 years ago. I'm sorry you don't realize that in your textbooks and all that crap.
So yeah, that was my not current year story. That got me, and then they wonder why I was mad at them.
I know.
Well, I thought we're friends. Well, if you're gonna talk to me like that, no.
You know, I would be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he was. I wouldn't be surprised if it was daily user of NeoGAP before that whole explosion happened.
Yeah.
He sounds like the type of guy that would fit right at home there. You know, the same.
That's why. Funny, the guy even added me on PSN, and I was like, ugh. Wait a second.
I get that feeling too.
I'm gonna call you a bigot, and then I'm gonna add you on PSN and wonder why you don't play games with me.
That ain't a bigot, dude.
No.
I'm like, really, dude? I ain't gonna play. You're really wondering why I'm not playing any games with you?
I'm not. I don't want to be that guy, but I have to say that guy's stupid.
Yeah.
Because being a bigot is associated with racism.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The word he was trying to look for, which I know for a fact you damn well aren't, is a homophobe.
Yeah.
And yet they had the audacity to tell you that you were supposed to be their friend. This was in their mind.
You're supposed to be my friend! Exactly!
Yeah.
They were Batistas.
Yeah.
Ebola Batista. Ebola Barista.
You're a homophobe. Now you're supposed to be my friend. Well, not if you call me a homophobe.
No.
No, worse. Not when you stereotype me, funny enough.
Be gone, fuck!
That's
the
what you
thing
told
I don't
him,
like
Jerry.
about that. I don't like that's what I don't like about that mindset, that hive mind mentality is when they say they are better, but they're really not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't break the toilet.
Oh,
Too
look
late.
The toilet.
Dang, we went from 6 to 1.
Damn.
But that's because they, for some reason, got impatient when they know we have intermission.
Mm-hmm.
Like, before we start. That's nothing new. So where are we in the game? I'm calling.
We're in the mines, going to the next sacred flame. In the whatever the name peninsula that we're in right now.
My little kitty's torturing me right now.
I heard.
It's like literally he's like nibbling
You guys
on my
don't know
arms
it.
with his feet.
His kitten is like just a few months, so.
I think he's about to turn 3 months old this week. Yeah, I talked to my mom about it, and funny enough, before we got on, she called me in like an hour ago. And she keeps bringing this up, and I think she's absolutely right. He was taken too soon from his mom.
Yeah, I remember. I told you. Remember when I saw the picture? I was like,
Yeah, the original picture that was taken on
Yeah.
my birthday. Yeah.
I was like, that cat seems a wee too small.
Well, the dog the big dog that I have in my amongst my pets right now, he had to be taken from his mother around 3 weeks old because she was malnourished.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's one of
Ugh,
those,
that sucks.
you had to, yeah, for that dog.
But still, that sucks.
Yeah, of course.
Well, yeah.
It's like, hey, you have to go away from your parent. Why? Because they can't probably take care of you. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yep, because they can't, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that? Because the owner's a dick.
So that was a rescue, right?
Yeah. Going up against these Damashi ghosts again. I'll play as some Musa right now. I was playing as Soshi a little bit.
Musa, yeah, I want to see some. Well, can't see anything right now, but
Right.
when I watch the playback, I want to see Musa.
Right.
Funny how Kylene taunts the enemy. She just gives them a raspberry.
Yep.
Some funny banjo playing mine music happening.
I thought
know.
I thought that was that world in Mario,
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Mario 3.
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
understand which one I mean.
I know which one's on mine.
The reggae world.
Yes.
I believe the world was called
Grassland.
Anita Bong Hit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it's called Grasslands, right?
I believe so. Great.
Oh no! The ladies fell down off a cliff. Oh no!
Oh no!
Or no, wait a minute. They fell down? Oh my god.
Ah! Son of a bitch!
Yep.
That should have been my first response. Oh, poor Musa. He thinks Weena's dead.
Don't worry.
Don't panic. It seems like we can go down there and rescue them. And we can go down there, and the first one we talk to, their intimacy level will increase by 1, but the last one we talk to, I think it'll go down by 1, so it's more a game of ethics that we have to play right now.
Or as we call it nowadays, social link.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, does Persona 5
Nice,
still call
you
it a
got
social
to
link?
Save me.
Or no?
Say what?
No, they call them. Part 5 calls them
Hey,
confidants.
thanks, Mice. Let's get going.
Hmm.
That's close enough to the word C-U-C-K.
It's about time, Mice.
Actually, talking about Persona, that would fit right about nice with the franchise.
Yeah.
That-
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen the first boss for Persona 5? He is the definition of that word.
Yep.
Yeah, it kind of does remind me of what we consider Reggae World in Mario 3.
Ba, 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 ba. Boom, boom, boom.
And again, I think that land was called Grasslands.
Oh, you mean World 1?
No, World 6, I think it was.
Or, no,
Yeah.
World 7. The,
Yeah, and Super Mario Bros. 3. we're talking
yeah,
about.
the Pipe World, or, the, whatever.
Grasses and pipes.
Ba-da-da-ba.
Yep.
Yamoto.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah, that one.
Ba-da-da.
Oh, man.
No, not that one. No, not that one. The one that goes da 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 da.
Oh, that one, yes.
The is reggae.
Ow.
Was it World 6?
Or World 5 when you're on the ground before
World
you
5.
go. When you're on the ground
Yeah.
before you go into
Yeah.
the sky.
World 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
World
one. Yeah, before you go to Iceland.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
That's the one.
Ba-ba-ba.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Ba-ba-ba.
what- Thank you.
That's the one. That is exact. Yes, that is the one.
For some odd reason, I always just wanted to go back down there after I went in the sky whenever I played that game a long time ago, because it was so catchy. It's like, why am I going in the sky? I'm afraid of heights.
Oh, Nintendo.
I'm just imagining why you're in the Iceland. I need to go back to the grassland. I have been in Babylon too long.
Do you know the rain, Baba?
Oh, that's a whole other culture.
But it can also fit too, you know that.
Oh my god.
In fact, you know what Nintendo they're memes? You cannot tell me that's going to be a thing coming up at E3 2018.
Doesn't he go Super Saiyan as well?
Who goes Super Saiyan?
The main characters in the main character and the final boss in Rushing Beat Shooter.
Oh. Peacekeepers.
Yes, I'm watching the Peacekeepers version.
Yeah, there's no music in that in the US version of Rushing Beat Shura, by the way, folks who are listening.
Yes, people wonder, I was like, why are you playing the Japanese version? Like, trust me.
Because it's a superior version?
It's what the American is super gimped.
Yeah, you know there's a word for that. We got Capcom.
So what happens is that also in the American version of Peacekeepers, a lot of the cutscenes in between that explain more of the story gone. The graphics are changed of the super moves. The ending text is changed, which make no sense because me and Double R were making fun of that before. Starting a musical band.
Yeah, one of the main characters wanted to start a musical band when you actually see a picture of her trying to undergo a new training regime.
Yeah, and that's what it even says in the Japanese version, that she's training harder. But in the American version, it's like, oh, this girl kicking pads. Oh, she's starting a musical band. Like what?
Oh, hey, Kyle, you might be having this. The recently revealed Dragon Quest XI. We all knew it was coming out for Switch eventually, but with it actually being delayed for the time being, there's no reason why.
Okay.
The Switch version was running on an outdated Unreal 4 engine.
Oh, so they need to make some adjustments to that update.
Yes.
Interesting.
And that's perfect timing. You know, how you say that's interesting? I saw some interesting news. It was either yesterday or Thursday. It was at the end of, it was at the tail end of this week. You guys saw the thing that I shared on my personal Facebook 2 days ago, right? In regards to Ghost Recon Wildlands. Regarding Splinter Cell.
Yep.
Now, call me crazy. Could that be a little tease to a possible E3 reveal?
I really hope so.
Because the reason why I'm bringing this up, because last month we got that supposed leak from Amazon stating that a new game was coming out this year. And I find it suspicious that not only Sam Fisher from the series is going to be part of an upcoming event in Wildlands in Season 2. And thank God Michael Ironstein's returned to voice the character. Whoever voiced him in freaking Blacklist. He sucked. Like, I'm...
Oh, yeah, that's right. The voice actor. Yeah.
I like, Jerry can test too. I'm indifferent, like, if a voice actor changes or if they retire and a new guy comes up. I give them the benefit of the doubt. It's just the way how Ubisoft handled it at that time was unprofessional. Funny enough, it's kind of like the same way with what happened, funny enough, and even worse with the 2013 reboot.
Conviction? No, Blacklist, you mean?
The 2013 version of Thief, the same thing happened.
Oh, you mean Teeth?
The original VA said he wanted to come back, but they can't because they, end quote, needed someone who can also not only do a voice, but also could do mocap at the same time. It's just like, that's kind of stupid, isn't it?
Yes.
Like, wouldn't it be best if you have the VA coach, the guy who's in the, who's actually in the suits?
It's one of those things that when it comes to voice voiceovers and mocap, they need to be two separate things.
Exactly.
Because I've seen that, it's pretty much how that whole voice actor strike was coming along, or was going down at the time. It's like the VAs were getting pissed off that they were also having to do mocap and they weren't even getting paid for it.
Which is understandable.
Or was going down at the time. It's like the VAs were getting...
Okay.
It's understandable because, like, if there's one thing I think the industry really needs, I don't know about you guys, but I think the video game industry needs to be unionized.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're at a point that this industry has become even more acceptable than even when we were growing up 20 years ago as kids. Like, games today are considered more of an art and a legitimate business than they were back 20 years ago. Hell, even a decade ago, for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks that that strike did in fact happen last year.
Yeah.
But it's understandable, highly understandable, why it had to happen to begin with. Because, I mean, you thought the whole crap that came out with freaking Channel Awesome was bad? Dude, there was a lot more worse crap that we found out in regards to what was going on before that strike in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Like people getting injured in mocap, not being paid, not even serviced or, out of commission. I mean, dude.
Yeah. And by God, NetherRealm Studios, you better hire some new motion capture people, because that motion capture for all your fighting games, it is bad.
You know what? That's pathetic that when both Street Fighter V and Tekken 7s, they just praise. I'll scratch Street Fighter V. The fact that a crap game like MVCI has better animation than both Mortal Kombat X as well as Injustice 2, that should be saying a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then, by the way, while we bring this up in the street, and Jerry and the guys contest this too. I'm not the biggest fan of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I think that was a game that was highly at fault with both Capcom and Marvel.
You mean
that said,
Disney?
as much as I despise that game, what happened to Maximilian Dude was
uncalled for.
Appalling. It was appalling.
Appalling, uncalled for, and just disgusting.
Exactly. Like, I find it funny that I really find it deplorable that people had the audacity to call, of all people, Maximilian a Capcom shill.
Yeah.
Just because he liked the gameplay of Marvel vs. Capcom. Because I was like, really? Yes, there are shills in the FGC. Me and Jerry, who have been playing this and being part of the community for years. Hell, we've been playing fighting games since we were kids, right, Jerry?
Well, yeah, literally since Street Fighter 2.
You can attest that, especially in Capcom Fighters, that there is a lot more shills than that being Maximilian Dude. He is not a shill.
No,
for
he's
real.
not.
He is far from a shill.
There's plenty actual ones you could call out.
And like Jerry, he's not a shill for Sony, and I'm not a shill for Nintendo.
And me, I'm not a shill for Microsoft. You guys know why, because I don't support Xbox anymore.
Yeah.
Ugh. Why is that, Jeff? 3 words. Sea of Thieves.
Yep. He's not
He
wrong.
said thieves. Exactly, because that's what the game's nothing more. Just over-exaggerated fees owned by Microsoft. And Rare.
Because they turned the game into a games as a service.
Which, to be fair, I feel bad for people not getting it properly, because if you want to look at a proper games as a service, and it's funny enough that Xbox did it right. Killer Instinct 2013 was the proper service for that type of mentality for games going forward. You know what I mean? Especially in fighters.
Mm-hmm.
But as a game, but the problem with games as a service is like, it's fine establishing, building upon something already existing for future content. That's fine. But you need to have a full package first and foremost. Like, talked about this. In fact, funny enough, Kyle, yesterday, that my biggest problem with Final Fantasy 15, even before it was revealed to be nothing more than a blatant games as a service scam by Square Enix, was that while there was good story beats in the plot, it felt so barren. It's like, if I have to compare it, Square Enix funny enough pulled a WB because, and Jerry, you can attest to this too, because we saw this movie when it was originally launched in theaters, funny enough, 2 years ago. Remember the theatrical version of BBS?
Very much.
How convoluted, how poorly edited it was?
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 15, the original vanilla release from 2000, it was 2016, right, Fall?
Yes. Yes, it was.
It's the video game equivalent of the theatrical release of BVS.
Well, yeah, I mean, it completely undermined how a fully packaged game is supposed to be. I mean, gameplay, story, everything needs to be fully within the package in order for it to actually have really good appeal.
Mm-hmm.
But funny enough, and I was talking about this in SideQuest about a couple days ago, but Dragon Quest XI, it is actually returning back to roots with being a fully packaged game.
Which I find funny.
I even commented on that, about that.
In which I'm about to do it before I go live either tonight or later tonight, but I will definitely comment. But what I'll say this, I find it funny that the same publisher who said, oh no, every game that we make going forward to be games as a service, the same publisher then is about to release a game that doesn't follow that mold.
Mm-hmm.
I just find that funny enough, you know what I mean? Because I'm not against games as a service. I want to be abundantly clear.
But that should be for more like competitive stuff, not for like single player.
Not legacy IPs.
Not legacy IPs, but more competitive games, and not like story-based single player experiences.
Yeah, single player games. Yeah.
Like it's funny, like you bring it up, Kyle, because if you want to look, like, I'm not the biggest fan of what Blizzard's doing behind the scenes in regards to this game, but what they have been doing as a games as a service for Overwatch has been phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
That's the right model.
Exactly.
You want to look at someone you want to see someone who's been screwing the pooch up since day one. Look no further than Capcom with Street Fighter V.
Yep.
I mean, the funny thing is, I got the collector's edition with that badass statue of Ryu for $30 a year after its release, and I still felt like I was gypped.
Yeah, and I actually still have that statue in my room right now.
I still find that funny. It's like, because that originally went for what, 105, 120 around?
Oh.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, I would say so.
But it's funny because I got that for like $30 off of Amazon. If I felt that if I got chipped for a game like that, even at $30 a year after its launch, I don't care if this is gonna be controversial, and if people clip this, I don't care. It needs to be said. Capcom screwed up. Mike Ross died for our sins for this travesty.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Ross died for our sins.
No, you know what our sins were? He died for the sins that were Street Fighter V and Marvel vs. Capcom I. We could have had freaking Rival Schools 3. We could have had a new Capcom vs. SNK or a new Dark Office, but nah, we had to have this trash.
Or they could have done like a Capcom All-Stars type of game, but nope, they didn't do jack squat on that.
Even better! Or hell, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom 2. That could have been on the Switch. That would sell gangbusters.
Yep.
But
Oh,
no,
Lord.
we had to get Marvel vs. Capcom 4. I'm sorry, not MVC 4, because who's the X-Men? What's a Magneto? He's a feature. That's right.
It's not who they are. It's nobody remembers them.
What's a Fantastic Four?
Nobody remembers the X-Men.
What's a thing?
Ooh. Or better yet,
What's a cemetery?
Good.
What's a dive kick?
what's a Paladin?
Dive.
Yeah.
What's a Berserker Barrage?
What's a Dragon Punch motion?
What's a Optic Blast?
Oh,
What's
yeah.
a Shenlong?
Why must I defeat him?
What's a Deadpool?
What's an X-23?
What's a
Who's Logan?
Modoc?
Mexican organism designed only for killing.
Yep. That's beautiful.
That is, oh man, that is just, oh, I give that Academy, I give you an Academy Award winning status right there.
I knew you were gonna go with that.
I give you an Academy Award right there, Jerry.
Mm-hmm. See, we have a moment. It's
Yes,
called
we
everything.
And we only had one viewer though. So
God.
24/7.
Of course, but
well, I wonder what happened. We had 6.
yeah,
It dropped.
and we just went down to 1 all of a
Twitch.
sudden?
That's no good.
Oh god, that cartoon.
What's no good? That.
That,
Oh, you know what's also not good? A live-action Sonic movie being published by Sony. That's no good.
Oh no!
or we should
See?
say,
Yeah, yeah, he's right. Because let's not forget the great hits that Sony has had these last couple years, like Amazing Spider-Man 2, Ghostbusters. You know,
the
people-
Emoji Movie.
Exactly, movies that people have been clamoring for the last decade.
They wanted a movie where they got Mr. Patrick Stewart to actually star as a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I had to say about that, Sony?
Get the fuck out.
Oh, trust me, people have been saying that for fucking decades.
It's really been decades? Oh, shoot.
Yeah, funny enough, I don't know if you guys knew, but I think they started Sony Pictures around the late 80s, early 90s.
Okay, I'm
I'm
getting the elemental beast of fire. They say
Oh, nice.
the power of flame is upon you. I am Flare and Neil.
Hey! Star Child.
Hey, welcome,
Yo,
Star
what's your
Child.
stream, Star Child?
I am Flare and Neil, the elemental beast of the flame.
Yoga Flame?
Yoga Flame.
Yoga Flame on.
That's what she said.
Yoga Flaming. See, now you can call me.
All right, looks like we're headed back to Mount Hand from here. And remember how I said that we can actually date Marion? Well, now's about time we can. Want to see how that goes?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that real quick, and then we'll get back to the Langood. And we'll actually date the mysterious woman who's amongst the crew. But first things first.
So, Star Child responded to you. Jeff?
Yep.
Star Child responded to you. In
Yeah.
chat.
I'm checking right now.
And by the way, Star Child, I tried to watch little bits and pieces of your Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete live stream yesterday, but Twitch was having a really bad day with you, it seemed like.
Yeah, technical difficulties.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, Kyle, I'm sorry, Jerry. What did Star Child ask me? Because it's not showing up on my end.
I only watched the movies Sony releases for Sony Pictures Classics label.
Smart move. And then the sad thing is, Sony Pictures Animation, they have the potential to make good movies, but it's just they decide to do stupid stuff. You know what I mean? But I think, and I hope this is the case. I hope that upcoming Spider-Man animated movie they're doing, Into the Spider-Verse,
Uh-huh.
is the proper change that they need. You know what I mean? Because I think that's gonna be the first Sony animation movie I've liked from them in a very, very long time.
Well, I mean, only one way to find out. Okay, let's see what the good Harleen Quinzel has to tell us.
Please don't return in Suicide Squad 2.
Oh, you mean hell to pay?
No, I'm talking about the upcoming live-action movie.
Oh, okay.
You know, because of how great that movie was.
Something I'm not telling you. We just got started with the date, honey. Honey, settle down.
You're already, yeah, it's like, I'm already thinking of breaking up.
Yeah.
Out. I don't know why, but I was thinking of,
Why are you stammering? You're hiding something, aren't you?
Stasha, yeah, I don't know if it's
Tell
like
me that I'm dense.
server or lol.
Some
I'll probably
people-
try sometime this weekend and see what happens.
How you explain yourself being dense with that kind of sweet puppy face?
You know what it's time for?
It means that I'm out of it, right? I don't get it. I'm normal.
No, that means you're
Wrong!
Yep.
Yeah.
That means you have nothing going up on.
Of love.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
Oh.
You're wrong.
Oldie buddy goody. I didn't notice this about Marion before, but she has one of those Carotan or frog hats.
So Snake was gonna come after her.
Hey Kyle, great job of having a cameo done by Nostalgia.
Oh, I gotta go now.
What? What?
So where?
You're supposed to be my friend!
Well,
Yeah.
You
Well, let
got blue balls.
Oh, sorry. Mice, I didn't realize the time.
what?
Where are you going? In my party? Like,
Excuse me. I believe you have my stapler.
Yeah, don't leave with my stapler, but we're gonna try again.
try it again.
I was later. Everything's ablaze.
Everything is lies. Everything.
Everything.
Why must you
He's on
turn my
fire!
office into a house of
Why is
lies?
everything on fire?
So we're gonna try again.
Yeah, we're gonna try again.
By the way, to those of you guys who were, as soon as I said that, somebody dropped. Thanks.
Hey, we don't
By
want
the
to
way,
be like
those of
Dane,
you who
okay?
I've got nothing
Who
to
are
do
new?
tomorrow.
No, definitely not.
Oh God, not like him.
And now that we said that live, if he's in the stream, well,
Yeah, who cares?
oh,
You're taking
Well-
things for granted, Mice.
to those of you who are new to the stream,
Mice,
Uh,
how do you know how to treat a girl so well?
tomorrow's WrestleMania, so
Yeah.
join our Discord because I plan to have an open voice chat thing open, so we'll watch it and talk about it.
Yeah, figure.
I don't have the network, but I'll be
Fun
reacting to
people
your
brag.
reaction.
Mm-hmm. You know, I find funny that the social links slash
You think
interaction with party members
so?
is
You'd get bored.
better in this than in any of the Persona games.
Do you like watching romantic
At
movies?
least they give you hints in this game, you know?
Yeah.
Because Persona, you better have a guide. Like, that's the only way you're gonna...
I was like, okay, I understand for everything you need a guide, but why do you need a guide specifically?
I only watch
You
B
need
movies.
the romance with one-year party member. That makes no sense.
Oh wow! Listen to this. Marion asked us if we like watching romantic movies, but she says that she actually likes watching B movies.
Star Trek, so he'll probably watch WrestleMania.
Once in a while,
Cool.
I kind of feel like
Yeah,
I need
you
someone
give
who
each
can
other notice.
discipline me.
Nice. Now they just need to do some ECW. You know, the trifecta will be complete.
I hope so.
Oh,
They have
Mice. I'm sleepy tired.
Wake up!
Well,
Here's a little something that'll wake you up.
Knock your grandma!
that'll wake anybody up.
Yeah, don't wake anyone up. It's like, no one wants to see that. No one wants to see that. I'm still confused. Even though it's been like, what, 2 to 3 years since I was set on live television, why would someone say that?
Question.
What you looking at?
You. Why don't you?
Oh my.
Yes, Star Child. It is. I was telling the guys earlier, right, guys?
So romantic.
About WrestleMania being 7 hours tomorrow.
What do you do in your spare time?
Yeah, they're planning to go for another long show, because the main show is going to be like 5 hours, and then there's the pre-show. That's 2.
How disappointed is this WrestleMania going to be, guys?
Oh, I gotta go now.
Okay, fine. I'm just gonna dump you already. We'll come back to you at another time.
The only thing
See you
I
later,
really
guys.
want to
Bye-bye.
see is AJ Styles versus Nakamura.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what else.
Against the one that was been mainly advertised, Asuka against Charlotte. But not really, right?
Not really, but I mean, I want to. I mean, I'm not disinterested. It's kind of weird with that. Wrestle Kingdom was over 6 hours, and yes,
That's all
There's-
anyone wants to see.
They're
The-
so
the
innovative
Rocky
in
Horror-
Wrestle Kingdom, though, with their movesets.
I
like
don't know if you saw. On my Facebook, I just posted that New Japan actually posted the first match they had in New Japan for free on their YouTube.
Can I
Really?
fly in front of you?
Almost like a taunt, like, we did it better.
Well, yeah. Because you know who doesn't do it better?
What are you
WWF.
saying?
I know they're not called WWF, but to me they always will be WWF.
I like cuddling with my stuffed froggy when I go to bed.
Of course, you have a stuffed froggy on your head. You're just like that girl from Chibi Robo, you know?
There's a girl I think you should meet. Her name is Emma Emmerich.
Actually, it's a big problem.
no.
I can't wake up in the morning.
Sure about that, Jerry?
Why not?
You sure you want me to talk to the craziness that is that entire family?
Wait, Marion, did you catch a cold?
Be gone, fuck!
I don't want your cootie and bacterias.
I'm alright, mice. Thank you.
Oh, woo!
What does pure love mean? Tell me, mice.
Nothing. You're right. Even that's one thing New Japan did better. Definitely. Even if somehow the match is still better, New Japan had a better build up.
Yep.
Nothing was built up. I mean, heck, this Undertaker thing. I forgot. I don't know what happened at the Hall of Fame exactly.
Oh, I see what you're talking about, dude. We posted it 2 hours ago on Facebook.
Yeah, the match. Yes.
Yeah. I'm sharing on mine right now. Thank you, dude.
Too.
If you're new to the stream, join our Discord, and if you want to watch WrestleMania, we'll be doing an open voice chat.
Yep.
I'll be there just reacting to your guy because I won't have the.
Yeah, I'll do the
wonder
same
what
thing.
you're gonna
I'll
get
do the
me.
same thing tomorrow night too, guys. I'm not.
Come on,
There's no way in
let's
hell
go.
I'm not ordering it for fucking WWE Network. You know what I mean?
I did that last year.
I'm gonna get
And-
$2 grand,
That's what
right?
he likes.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, because the problem with WWE, it's always a 50-50. It's a 50% hit, 50% miss.
And which girl are you dating now?
You're
I'm
no
still
fun
dating
at all.
Marion, but it seems like I just
Do
keep
you like
failing.
watching romantic movies?
Oh, you're gonna ask me that question again? About the...
Romantic movies. That exists in this universe? I never saw
I
TV
only
anywhere.
Watch B movies.
Apparently.
Well, apparently
I never saw
so.
Don't you
TV
think it's
anywhere in
annoying
that
to be
whole
kept waiting?
world that they traveled.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you talking about movies? Darn you localizers, I'm sure she says something different in Japanese.
Yeah? You really think so?
Alright, our
It's such a
relationship
good
grew up.
time.
So
Yeah.
Goldberg went
Okay.
too long at last night's Hall of Fame.
Oh, seriously?
Like Hall of Fame last night was 5.5 hours. I mentioned that in the beginning of the stream.
Yeah.
But the reason why was because Goldberg mostly
Was just bragging.
Yeah.
And then before that, it was 2 hours of only 3 inductees when there's like 10 or something like that.
Damn!
Three
And
in 2 hours.
And Mark Henry is one of them. And he had a very emotional moment during that time.
Mark Henry, I retweeted what Mark Henry said, which I agree with. Like, bring Owen Hart into the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Dude, we've been saying that for freaking how long, dude?
Woman, let it go. Let them induct. Woman, you know what I mean by woman. Owen Hart's wife,
Mhm.
widow, his widow. She's the reason. Woman, let it go. Let the fans of your husband. You know, it's not like it's a bad thing. We liked your husband a lot. We're trying to honor him.
Mhm.
We're not trying.
It's something. It's funny you bring something up too, Jerry, that I find regarding the hypocrisy that is the entirety of the Hall of Fame as well as WWE as a company. When they know the wrong people shouldn't be praised, they do the right things by taking them out. Regards to like you know,
we had to complain to Snickers for that.
What Sally Chris Benoit did, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But how in the hell is
Yeah,
someone
right,
like Donald Trump still in the freaking Hall of Fame?
Because they're friends, and he's.
I don't care, but you see the hypocrisy. It's like, oh, we're
make
gonna
it sound
take
like
out,
he's Hitler.
we're gonna take out. No, but my problem is like
What?
they took out Hulk Hogan, which that was blown way out of proportion, and he was a hero
Mm-hmm.
because he took down. He probably
The rumor is that Hogan's coming back after Mania.
right, but you know what I'm saying, right, guys?
Yeah.
It's just the hypocrisy, dude. It's just like, I don't know if it's, I really don't think it's Stephanie, but I know damn well it's Vince, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it's Vince. Most of it's
That's what I'm saying. It's just like,
Vince.
Oh,
Vince's ego, and he's the fact that he's still trying to run everything.
And I got a question to ask. I'm not sure if this is true or not, but did WWE get bought out by Disney?
No. That'd be hilarious.
it would be hilarious because we actually be properly run better than
Yeah, exactly.
for the last 20 years.
It actually would
Because
be
I remember
better.
seeing somebody post an article. I'm not on Facebook, and I thought, no, that can't be right.
Yeah, like Starchild, he said that's not true.
Yeah.
I wish it was true.
Starchild said that's why a lot of inductees auction their Hall of Fame rings off.
Which is sad, but that's what, you know, Vince needs to realize, that if your pro wrestlers who have been with you and have been the face of your corporation for decades thinks that the Hall of Fame is a joke, you need to do some damn soul searching. You know what I mean? Your mindset doesn't have to be, oh, we need to sell it for Summerfest. It can't be that 24/7, Vince. You need to do some soul searching, and if you can't do it, just leave and go with that train wreck that's going to be XFL. Because I tell you one thing: if it didn't work back in 2001, it sure as hell not going to work in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
They're in talks with
I
Fox.
don't believe that thing's coming back.
XFL.
Starchild, they're in talks with Fox to possibly switch TV networks, though.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so that's the whole thing with Disney possibly buying them. Fox was purchased by Disney, so yeah. So in essence, Disney will own WWE.
Yeah.
If that happens, let's just hope Disney does the right thing for once, just oust Vince from his own company.
Don't you mean Disney? They gotta get them baguettes.
Just imagine Mickey Mouse. Oh, you're gone, Vince. Oh.
Oh, you're gone! Ha-ha!
I would love to say that happened. I'm not even joking.
Get out of here, you big palooka! You're fired from Disney.
Gosh, Vince.
Woohoo!
You can't go around glorifying a pimp and a rapist.
Which
Rusty boy!
I can't believe they almost did that with the Fabulous Moolah Award.
I know, right? Exactly. Like,
Why
really?
would you
Like,
do that?
it's like, we're gonna honor women with the pimp
That's
and a
right.
rapist?
What the Fabulous Moolah? Why? Why her?
It's like this. The stuff about her has been around since at least the 80s.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people, I just heard about it now.
I know.
But
you know what? Yeah, my foot, because that's the same crap we've been hearing this exact week with the whole crap that's going on with Channel Awesome. You and I have been hearing that crap for years.
yes, we have.
Years. Come on, man.
I just saw Mars Girl rant about it, and it was beautiful. Because she's not one to swear or anything like that, but she went off in this tangent. I was like, yes.
I'm glad because from what we knew from people that worked there, how much of a train wreck that freaking company was.
Because if people don't know, what do you mean? It's like when the Geek Fighters had a site, a lot of our contributors were also Channel Awesome contributors. So we happened to, we happen to.
And if you see in the stream right now, guys, this is another one of the people we can actually date. She's actually one of the people who channels the energy within the Langood. Her name's Palma Esterte.
I kind of want to see just to see how she looks.
But it's funny that because back when we started that site, almost 10 years ago.
Oh, she looks like
We were at a point of popularity right next to Channel Awesome, funny enough, right?
Man, who does she look like? She looks very similar.
She looks very, yeah, she does.
Almost like a blonde Sedina.
No, I'm sorry, not Lunar, Grandia.
Grandia, some classic 90s anime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
But, I don't know if you're originally heard me, Jerry.
Aren't you afraid?
But it's funny you bring up Channel Awesome because there was a point when we were still known as the Geek Fighters back then. We were in popularity right next to them, neck and neck, right?
Yep.
And I said this before, I said this, the reason why we were popular back then is because we didn't follow the trend. We did our own thing. We were inspired by sites. I can't speak for Kyle because he wasn't there with us. He was with us at the whole thing that happened. I mean, but when me and you started, the two sites that we were mainly inspired by was mostly Screw Attack and Rooster Teeth because they did their own things. You know what I mean?
Along just fine, Mice. What does love mean to you?
And I'm not gonna say who because I have respect for him and he's still good friends with us to a degree. But I remember when you and I told him, like, look,
that's wonderful.
We understand that you're doing it for the money. We understand it for the popularity, but please do not follow the trend that is Channel Awesome.
Yep.
And look what happened. You know what I mean? Our site splintered. Look what happened to retail.
By your side.
That's what happens, but that happens when you get poor management, right, Jerry?
Yep.
Again, I'm not going to say who it is because
well, we know who it is.
We can learn.
That's what I'm saying. Because we're still friends with this guy, and we still have some respect. It's just, it sucks what happened, but if there's one thing that needs to be taken away, that people need to start realizing why Channel Awesome failed, and has been failing for this last half a decade, greed. Corporate greed is what killed Channel Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
If you want proof, go look at the CEO himself, Mike Machado. Yeah. In fact, I didn't even know. Thanks to that leak, I knew about everything this person was, from firing people to the point that he fired one particular. I think it was a serious shipment, but he fired one particular contributor because they didn't make it in time for the
Skype call. Yep.
She was 15 minutes late. How can you do that to one of your long-running contributors? Let alone one of your most popular ones, for that matter. But the thing I didn't know from this whole thing, you want guys to know how stupid Doug Walker was?
Oh, do tell.
He sold the rights of his character to Mike Machado.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know that.
I know I said it before, but I'm looking at the game again while Double R is playing, and man, it aged pretty well for old.
Dude, for an early 2000s, late 90s game, this is very good.
Which is why 2D art is ages better. Like,
not only that, but the reason why, and you guys can jump in and say that I'm wrong. I'm right or wrong. It doesn't matter, here, guys. But I believe that the strongest games that come out are near the end of a console cycle, not the beginning or mid.
Right.
I've seen her follow you around. I just figured I'd comment on the actual game.
No, and I am too because because what I believe is true that usually the best type of software is usually games that are released at the end.
At the end, yeah, exactly, because they know what to do.
They know the ins and outs of the specs.
Star Child even mentions it doesn't get pixelized like a lot of older games. Yeah, it's true because of resolution.
Yeah, because they know the ins and outs. They know the pros and cons of each console. You know what I mean?
Sure, I was expecting this game to look a lot more blurry than it does.
Yeah.
It doesn't look blurry at all.
2D images. This looks good.
Still trying to figure out who that blonde lady looks like, though. She looks like some character I know. Like some other 90s anime.
Prepared with bare hands.
Sushi. I can't eat. Why not, woman?
Almost time to go.
Already?
It's almost.
But you already
that was quick.
Yeah.
You just got mad at the word sushi and then just left.
Exactly.
Japan can be racist to itself.
They knew the limitations back by then. Yep.
Wow.
Star says it looks like he agrees. She looks like someone from some anime, but can't quite put my finger on it.
Right. I was saying, I said the female love interest from Grandia 1.
Yeah. If you remember her.
If I was, oh man, that's a really good question. Who she would almost look like? If anything, I probably would have chosen the main character in Chrono Crusade.
Oh yeah.
Well, the nun.
Yeah.
That's a game I haven't heard in years.
I was thinking of more of like Flame of Recca or something.
Star Child said he'll check his DVDs.
What do you think about me?
Yeah, he has a lot.
Yep.
He has quite the collection. I know somewhere. Maybe even East. I don't know.
You're the first to
Yeah, probably East too.
Probably.
Speaking of which, what was your shot that franchise is finally coming to the Xbox One?
Wow, I never would have thought.
I know.
That seemed like such a. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe Xbox players can finally see. Oh, PlayStation is just. These weeb games.
Maybe Phil did some good while his trip to Japan last year. You know what I mean?
I hope.
Look, as much as I hate Xbox this generation, as much as I'm pissed at Microsoft, they didn't do that doesn't mean I want them to fail. I want the opposite. I want and I'm really hoping this year they bring out their A game. You know what I mean?
I hope that because I remember that GameStop story I told you about, where I went to GameStop for a Vita game for Senran Kagura.
Oh.
And when I was there was this guy who came up and said and went like, "Huh, Vita, Sony's nothing but weak game."
Do you guys one true love?
I remember the instance you had where you went to freaking Game Crazy.
Oh yeah.
But here's the funny thing: I don't remember if was I ever a Sony fanboy or an Xbox fanboy.
It was an Xbox fanboy. I remember that guy.
See, you don't go full on idiots, guys. Remember, you don't go full on idiots.
So
it's fine to have a preference, but
yeah, exactly. It's fine. Yeah, but so this guy at this GameStop, he said Sony was nothing but weeb games, and I'm like,
sure about that? Have you seen Nintendo?
And I'm like,
yeah, Nintendo.
You do know, yeah, it's true.
I mean, what they did for Tokyo Mirage Sessions, oh my god. And Fire Emblem.
Yeah, let's not forget Waifu Wars. I mean, Fire Emblem.
You're embarrassing me.
So, but this guy it's like, really, dude? So that's why Microsoft can't get a foothold in Japan? Because guys like you thinking that those quote-unquote weeb games don't belong?
That's the mentality, and that's the biggest problem that Microsoft has.
I'm so proud of you, mice.
Man, this lady is just like she's probably like the most competent person you would actually want to date out of all the 9 women in this game.
For once, somebody you actually want to date.
Yeah, because
she's
not as exaggerated as most of the others.
I know.
She's like a real person. Who knew?
At times I need.
Dark Shell says she kind of looks like somebody from Lotus. Like
You know, that's the funny thing. This is why I will compliment this game's art direction. It doesn't have over exaggeration.
Oh, mice.
Like that's the thing I think any fan of games doesn't like in regards to male and female characters. You know what I mean? Because I find it funny. It's always female characters when people tend to forget. It can also happen to male characters when they're over exaggerated too, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Just like my comic I'm drawing now. They noticed the female one, but they never noticed I also have dudes in skin-tight clothes with muscles. But they never point them out. They just get mad about my female characters.
Yep.
It's like, I don't know if you noticed, but I exaggerated both.
Sexism, just like racism, goes both ways.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm equal opportunity.
Yep.
I exaggerated the male and the females.
It's also known as prejudice inequality. You like to crap on everyone. Everyone gets crapped on.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Filthy Frank.
He also, Starchild also said, looks like someone from Ragnarok the animation.
Maybe that's where he's thinking from, yeah.
I don't know, I never heard of that. What the heck is
yeah. It looks like it also looks like a character that could have been taken out from Slayers.
Slayers!
Oh.
That Slayers and like I said, Flame of Rekka and Magic Knight Rayers. Those 90.
Yeah.
Those. Remember those?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, that's how I was introduced to not only the anime, but actually the animation studio Clan. Was from the questionable Sega Saturn game of the same name.
Oh yeah. Tsubasa Chronicles also, Starchild said.
Oh yeah, maybe, yeah.
Welcome to anybody again. Join our Discord. We're still early in it.
Yep.
Well, actually, we're about half.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll definitely come back here and date Palma again. But
Palma del Mar.
whatever her name was.
Yeah.
The competent, beautiful lady
Palma.
who looks very, very attractive.
Very similar to somebody, but we can't put our finger on it.
Yeah! I would have said Minako from Sailor Moon, but but she doesn't have the ribbon on her head, though.
Well, but just overall design, excluding the ribbon, I can see where you're going from.
Yeah, like Starchild, anything from those Slayer / magical girl type. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I was gonna
All the
say
phrase
Magic
that
Knight.
late 90s people tend to forget. So yeah.
Or maybe, or even like Precure.
Maybe
The early ones, sure.
like the early ones, right?
The first like 3 seasons.
Like the first couple of seasons, right?
Yeah, the Futari from Futariwa up to Fresh. After that, they kind of get.
They
don't look as simple as that anymore.
Jerry, the fact that I find it hilarious that a show like Precure's recent season does a better job of PTSD than Ruby is fucking hilarious.
Starchild brought up Steel Angel Kurumi. I remember that. I used to watch that. Minna Kurumi. Yeah, that was a special show.
Oh, speed of which,
I like how that show was so weird. Like, Kurumi is all about this guy, right? Because that's how And then the second season, she says she's loyal to her man, right? I'm loyal to him. I'm super loyal to him. I'll never give him up for anybody. Falls in love with somebody else. Second season.
Not.
Yeah. Oh, and it's another girl too. So it's like, oh, so she was bi this whole time.
What is with Japan and that crap? I would never know.
It's like how can you never mention?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining because I liked it that Sailor Moon did that. I hate it how we changed it.
Oh yeah,
you know what we did. You know what the Americans did with that show, right?
Yeah, they made them cousins.
Yeah.
It's like
kissing
what?
cousins.
God, they're homosexual. But
homosexual bad. Incest.
Obviously, the people at Cloverway were not for the LGBT community.
They're totally for incest, though. Apparently.
I know, right?
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
Dark Chess watches manly shows like Go 13.
Oh,
yeah, that's I miss.
You know, the funny thing is,
I miss those days, kind of.
You know how I was introduced to Golo 13 for the first time?
What, the NES game?
Exactly. Yes, you took the words right out of my mouth, Jerry.
That was actually a decent game, yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
On the NES? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They had plenty of sleeper hits on the NES.
There's a lot of people say licensed games are never good, and back then there was never any good ones.
Come on, man.
It's like, oh yeah, look at Go 13, look at Bucky O'Hare.
Look at Darkwing Duck.
Look at the Ninja Turtles.
Look at DuckTales.
Yep.
Chip and Dale's Rescue
Even
Rangers.
DuckTales, too.
The Mickey Mouse Genesis games.
Yep.
Those are good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what people tend to forget, that licensed games, when you give it to the right team, the right publisher, they turn out some great stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, remember the 2000 Spider-Man game from Neversoft? That was great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Matt from Two Best Friends did a Let's Play of that.
Yeah, and that's
on his personal channel. That's still good. I mean, speaking of Spider-Man, the PS2 one everybody loves.
Speaking of Spider-Man, I am hyped for the upcoming release of Spider-Man for PS4.
Yes.
Like the recent footage from
now that they
I'm not even joking. You remember how lukewarm I was with the first unveiling last year's E3?
Yeah, because we were thinking, oh crap, is it just a QTE fest?
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
Well, no, my biggest issue was it felt the animation felt stiff. It wasn't as acrobatic as it should be. It felt like it was a carbon copy of the Batman games. But the recent Game Informer footage that was shown off, complete 180.
It makes me want to get the collector's edition for sure.
Oh, Star Child says he has both Go 13's top secret episode and the Moffat conspiracy.
I think
I didn't know there was two. Look at that.
Yeah, I think the one that you and I were talking about was top secret episode, right, Jerry?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, because I think that was when I introduced me to Go 13.
We're going to a new continent right now, boys.
I don't know why I thought I heard Ryu's theme in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, since we're on the Langoon, we're actually going to see somebody take the plank and sink into the ocean like a dead man.
You know, guys, I'm thinking about this, but one Fable. And Jerry, if you're up to it, dude.
What?
I think the game I'm going to start streaming after my playthrough of Fable
there it is.
Is possibly Final Fantasy VIII.
Oh no.
That'll be interesting.
So if you're, I'm asking you because I know that's your personal favorite. So if you ever,
I like what Star Child wrote in the chat. I don't like Spider-Man. I only beat Maximum Carnage for personal reasons.
The 10-minute total tells.
Yep, Vandiger's gonna be sleeping with the fishes.
Don't throw me overboard.
Oh no.
Pox upon both your houses.
Okay, 1992.
Oh my God! You will regret this.
You see, guys? You see what plot correctness does? It makes crap like this.
Yeah.
Starchild said he thought that the character was having diarrhea. You're not. Well, you're not close. Well, I mean, you're technically right, Starchild. He did tend to have diarrhea a little bit.
I don't know if you guys heard me. I thought he was having anal bleeding.
What?
Anal bleeding.
Finally, it is complete.
You have the sound clip for that.
With all due respect, he's also suffering from anal bleeding.
What?
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 Meanwhile, in our universe.
It has been too
long. Oh, more Dark Acolytes, more Emperor.
My body into a machine to live this long.
I'm not saying I'm a Star Wars ripoff. I'm just saying.
If there's one trope I never liked in JRPGs in the late 90s, why does every big bad antagonist have to start with the word dark?
Power of the light into the flame of.
So you can. I don't know. That's a good question.
And what is that? Why does a guy sound all like Tony J?
I will destroy all who
is it him?
With the power of light.
What? He sounds like the deity from Soul Reaver.
Yeah, and also Megabyte.
We've got to get our hands on money. Tom and Jerry the movie.
We got to have.
I have made a huge step toward realizing my
You got to see about them before they see it.
Speaking of reboot, you guys saw Woolie's video. That's how it really felt in regards to the Guardian Code.
Oh yeah, Wooly.
No one would blame him.
And since we're at a new continent, we actually will finally meet up with a character who we've not seen since part 1 when we got started.
Huh?
You shall see momentarily.
Okay. Just a heads up, guys. I'm leaving at 6:30.
Right.
Okay.
Got about 40 minutes.
And remember the command I gave. And,
yeah, it's in the Discord. And if you guys want to join me for a bit, you're more than welcome to.
That voice. It must be a pretty girl.
No kidding, but you'll see who it is, Mike. Just give it a moment when you actually see her.
Star Child said maybe it's a translation thing about calling it dark.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. She was actually speaking herself in second person when we first saw her. Or third person. But now she's actually speaking in first person for a change.
I can't live without that bag. Please give it back to me.
Please give it back to good old Nelsha.
Why am I having deja vu? Because this feels a lot like when you meet Mello in Super Mario RPG.
Oh no, he's gone.
Ah, bad Damashi stole your bag, didn't he?
Oh, Mice, it's you.
Oh, hi, Futaba.
Yes, it's Nelsha.
I don't know what you're talking
Long
about.
time no see, Mice.
We're on our way to Miskatonia. How about you? What are you doing here?
Adamashi has stolen Nelsha's
I feel like the
clothes.
guy who
Very
made
important
this.
to her. Nelsha must get them back.
Wow, she actually speaks herself in second person whenever she's with Mice, but she'll actually speak in first person when she's all by herself.
You know,
Wow.
something's up with her.
Yeah.
She's trying to
you
be.
think?
13. The Damashi come out. They stole Nelsha's clothes.
Don't worry, she's not naked, guys.
Oh, thank God.
That's terrible. Mice, let's get them back for her.
Should
Hey guys, we really need a band counter.
Nice of you guys. Thanks a lot.
We really need a band counter
By the
for
way,
stream.
Nelsha heard there's a scary woman that may be the boss person of the
Band who?
Damashi.
Alright, so yeah, she's permanently in our party for right now as a guest, until we actually get her as a main character to play as, once we get to the boss lady of the Damashi ghosts. Yeah, quite a ghost town we're in right now, but we really don't have that much to do here unless if we actually want to go look for the look for some elemental spirits, so that way we can actually get some more MP in our currency. And when you date her, she actually doesn't make the smooching noise. The only smooch noise she makes is mmm.
Well, that's
Yeah.
not creepy.
Yeah, that's what I said when I first played this.
That's totally not creepy at all.
They have just unleashed a creepypasta.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of new games, what do you guys think about the recently Spyro remake?
Oh, the Reignite trilogy?
Mm-hmm.
Interested, very interested.
I just hope that the problem with Crash, when gameplay-wise, was that it took 3's gameplay, which didn't meld with 1's,
Yes.
and made
Yeah.
1 harder than it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I hope they actually like remake each game with their actual gameplay they're supposed to have, and not try to put.
I agree with you. Yeah, no, seriously, continue.
No, and not try to put Spyro 3's like different flying mechanics with Spyro 1's, you know, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh hey, how come I'm not making this? How come I'm not making these jumps and stuff? Oh,
I wonder if they would. You know, I wonder if they would actually get the voice cast back of the original trilogy.
Well, they did announce that Tom Kenny, the original VA for Spyro, was returning.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Wonder if Greg Berger will actually make his return as the Tiger or whatever his name is.
Cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Did I say cheeseburger? Or can I has cheeseburger?
Did you say?
It's possible. But yeah, I was happy to see the announcement. But the one thing that really ruined my enjoyment, the first comment. Where's the Switch version?
Oh my god. You're really making Nintendo fan base look.
Yes,
look bad right now, like.
I mean, I wanted Switch version, but you don't hear me bitching about it.
Exactly. It's like Nintendo fanboys are becoming the Xbox fanboys last year when they ruined what was the Xbox One X.
Yep. Oh, by the way, hold on a second.
Okay.
I never liked any of those types of games like Spyro, Jersey Devil, Crash. That Star Child said, platformers are not his thing. It's fine. My dad doesn't really like platformers either.
What about Blasto?
Ha! Blasto.
That
was
had
good
Phil
that
Hartman.
Had, Phil Hartman. Yeah.
Yeah, right before he passed away.
Yep, that was like one of his last things he did. Yep.
Yeah, it's his swan song, basically. Or one of his swan songs.
Interesting for that fact alone, you know? Yes.
Mm-hmm. He was a superhero who actually had a chicken as a steed.
Yeah. Too bad we haven't seen a revival of that franchise.
Yeah.
Well, who can replace Phil Hartman?
Oh, of course.
True, but then again, this has been like, what, 20 years?
I know.
Who can replace?
You know.
Well, nobody.
No,
well,
I know. Wait, I know.
Nobody...
Wait, I know who can. Craig T. Nelson from The Incredibles.
I can see that.
But guess what? Literally, nobody's asking for a Blasto.
Right.
Right.
That's no reason. Now I could see. You know what I could see happen, and I like this. I'd ask for this. Definitely, is PS1 classics that are like in a collection at least.
Yes.
And Blasto be in it along with Jersey Devil. Funny
yes.
I actually like that game too.
Because they need to. Like, it's ridiculous that if the one thing that Microsoft is doing good, unlike Sony this generation, is network infrastructure, backwards compatibility. Those are the only two things that Microsoft's been killing with compared to Sony this gen.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Switch, guys, I gotta ask, did you see the footage for Wolfenstein 2 running on the Switch from PAX?
Oh, Wolfenstein 2?
Yeah. The new Colossus?
It looks good. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Wolfenstein 2 compared to the first one, you know what I mean? But
I will say, compared to Doom 2016, look, it seems like Panic Button actually did a much better job with Wolfenstein 2, visually.
Right.
So, I'll BRB.
Okay.
Jeff, Jeff, if he leaves, he's not coming back, but I will be back.
Yeah.
Yes. And don't worry, guys, I'll still be here.
Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna leave, guys, so I can start my stream over at my channel. So.
Okay.
Thanks for having me on. As always, I'll join you guys next week for the continuation of Thousand Arms.
Yes.
If you want to follow me, twitter.com/16bitjeff. If you want to check out my stream, it's twitch.tv/16bitjeff, and I'll be going live around 7:30 that night. But I'll see you guys later in the week. Guys, have a good night.
All right. Thanks for joining today, man.
No problem.
Alright, so we're inside this forest now, guys, and we're going to try to make our way to where the person is who is controlling the Damashi ghost, and we still have Nelsha with us. So, we're playing a little bit of Lost Woods here for Thousand Arms. We're going to be going up against a bunch of different shaped Damashi ghosts if we ever get it, you know, if we ever get to meet them, but who knows. Oh yeah, I mean, Star Child, I would say that the music in Lunar 2 is probably more superior than that of the first game. I mean, I like the first game's story more, but when it comes to the music, I actually like the sequels better. Which is one of the more reasons why I want an official Lunar 3 and not something like Dragon Song on the DS, which ended up bastardizing the franchise, for all it's worth. And this game also has good voiceovers, too. Or voice action, as you like to say, Star Child. Come on, enough spells. Alright. You have been pazoned. So yeah, once we get Nelsha in our party fully, then we'll have our full 7-people crew. Even though right now it's just the prelude to it. Or acting. Yeah, I know what you were talking about, Star Child, so I know. It's, we tend to type things out when we at least don't expect them, right? Yeah, definitely, if you can find it, get your hands on it, Star Child. It's definitely one that you want to have in your collection of PS1 games. Faux show. Ouch! Double hit me, prick. Haha, you missed. I'm curious. Ain't you guys heard the expression fair fight? Well, obviously not for... well, obviously for them, whoever the enemies are, whether they be these guys or the Foot Clan from Ninja Turtles 2, they most certainly don't even know the expression fair fight. Which, speaking of which, I was actually watching Ninja Turtles 1 and 2 back on Wednesday because I needed to take a break, and my god, it's like watching those movies again, even after all this time, they still hold up really well, even if they're made in the 90s, and even if they are not top quality masterpieces. But the third one, I think we can all agree that we can pretty much forget. You know, pal, if I had a face like yours, I'd try to make up for it with some sort of a personality. Yeah, and they even look good for the time, and it looks like that they even still hold up really well. That's the thing, more so than the Bay Turtles we got. Alright, get this Oh, it's gonna use that attack again. I dread it. Yeah, and you probably shouldn't, Star Child, just for your own consideration. Just stay away. I mean, I'm all for a new Ninja Turtles movie to get made, but the way how they made the 2014 reboot and its sequel, it's like, they deserved better than that. I mean, I'm at the point where they need to make a Ninja Turtles movie that's more catered towards the older demographic. And have it be more based on, like, the IDW comics, if we were to, you know, go for that direction. We gotta... Because I could actually see that working out really well. Oh yeah, I mean, 3's weapons fights, they were actually really good. I mean, I would say that they probably had much better fight choreography in that movie than the other two. They were actually more fast-paced. You know what we could actually do? We could actually date inside this ghost town, but probably is not a good idea right now since we're kind of in the middle of actually, you know, going through this whole thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to go on GameFAQs or something and look at what items are very kindred, or that the females are very accustomed to when we take them on dates, because that's something that I still haven't been able to put my finger on, and who all should have what and whatnot. Oh, 2 shops, or 2 places. One says Halloween, the other says Nightmare. We have one that says Bell 55, and the other says Zoto Town Moonlight. So I take it that's the name of this place, is Zoto Town? If it is, then weird name for a town, if you ask me. See? Look, there's a goddess statue over here. We could actually date someone inside this town if we wanted to, but I don't think so. You know, maybe we might try and do that when we get some free time before, like, the final battle in this game. But for right now, no, nah, nada, zip. Yep, there's the creepy mansion that's in the distance. But who runs it, you might ask? Well, we're actually coming up on the owner of the mansion, which we will see pretty shortly. And I think this is the last thing that we'll do before we close off this episode. If we can get through it in time. Nelsha and the Ancient Library of Miskatonia. Yeah, we'll keep it up. Oh yeah, we actually do get to fight some enemies in here. Hopefully we fight some of those different shaped Damashi ghosts. We do, Whoa, no. We actually fight 3 of these things? And they look like they have a little bit of a different color palette to them. Wow. And they seem to be the Fraidy Cats. Because it looks like that they're wanting to retreat badly. Man. That ghost is, Man, that ghost has quite a red tongue on it. Because there are different types of ghosts in this. I mean, different variations of the Damashi ghost in this game. Do I get anything if they run? No, I do not. I will only get experience points and money after I defeat them. But God, yeah, just look at that red tongue of theirs. I mean, that's not scary at all. Ooh, and they hit hard, too. Man, Moose is getting his ass kicked. I need to heal him badly. Oh, damn it. Oh, come on! Oh yeah, go ahead, defend all you want. Alright, we got him healed back up. Gotcha! That was a little bit difficult. Hopefully we get a lot of experience for fighting some of the harder enemies. We get a couple of math books at our disposal. Ooh, bad. We can't even get that treasure chest from where we're standing. We might have to go downstairs and... Oh, no! We're gonna have to explore around the house. Have to just traverse through whatever we can actually traverse ourselves into. Okay, here's some of the ghosts that actually look different. This is a rich Damashi. Throws money at us. But then again, it is a rich ghost. Yeah, you tell that asshole, Musa. Can I steal from him? I think I can, but I think I have to get... It's either an ability from Weena, or anybody could get that ability, or I have to get the Thief Ring. Or one of them has to have the Thief Ring, and then if I attack one of the if I attack an enemy, then I should be able to get their item. Man. Looks like I'm gonna have to wait till Musa's paralysis stops. But his agility is not really gonna mean... Okay, there he goes. Alright, got him. I always hate that. When it seems like you're about to get them, there's always some sort of hitch that happens. That the enemy does. Ah. One of these things. Oh, cool. Looks like we chose wisely. We got a high potion out of that, too. And I know we'll lose Nelsha at some point. Because she will separate from us for a short bit, and then we will reunite with her, and she'll fight alongside us. Ouch. Taunt that enemy, mice. But nothing happened. Oh well, didn't really need to. We defeated the enemy anyway. Oh, come on. Ah! Stuck in another battle. This is like how I was playing Dragon Quest III earlier on the Super Famicom. And I hear somebody making his grand entrance with a can of soda, and that would be our good friend Fighter Cows. Welcome back, buddy.
Hey, I'm back. Oh, and I see Jeff left. He said he would, so...
Yeah.
So what's going on now? What'd I miss?
We're inside the mansion of where the evil Harley Quinn is going to be located. But you really haven't missed that much. We actually went through the Lost Forest, got to the ghost town where the Damashis are, and now we're inside the big, huge mansion where the big cheese is located.
Mr. J, gonna have to tell you, gonna have to go after them. Think so.
Aw, don't worry, Puddin'. I'll take care of them for you while you go hang out back at the Empire's base.
The haunted house reminds him of this song. Oh, I'm glad. Well, the YouTube link actually worked. I know some Twitch streams are like no links.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we don't have that rule yet. Unless some, which we know Star Child's not.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, if we ever get like a newer viewer that they start spamming.
Yeah, that's the whole thing I had to deal with the Dragon Quest subreddit. When I was posting my Dragon Quest videos on their subreddit, they got pissy with me because they said only one video per month. Don't do it multiple times.
Per month.
And they didn't even make that clear with me. I mean, if they made that clear from the beginning, we wouldn't have had this, argument.
Masahiro Chono's theme. Yeah. Japanese pro wrestling has some cool, like, straight up sound like video game themes. He's right.
Cool Titantrons, basically. They actually do have some creativity in some of the stuff that they put out over there. Not just video games, but in Japanese pro wrestling too.
Yeah, we can, but so far we don't have that links rule because we know we know the viewers we have right now. We know them. We know they're not gonna.
Mm-hmm.
All it takes is one bad apple, but right now we none of you guys are bad apples.
No.
I don't think I have to worry about you posting like porn.
No, I'm not gonna do that. But none of you guys should ever have to do that too.
No, we know that.
Because you're reminding me of a certain somebody where a website that you used to be a part of caused that mass exodus to happen.
A certain somebody who was here last week, and I had to be about him.
Yeah. Exactly.
But we know Star Child or none of them. None of Flame, Star Child, Zen, Wheels. Well, hopefully not Wheels.
Hopefully not Wheels.
You should see what he sends me in private. Oy.
Ugh. I could barely fathom to imagine.
Well, that's the thing about Wheels. At least Wheels knows not to do it in public chats.
Mm-hmm.
He'll send stuff to you in private.
Yeah.
you may or may not want to see.
I mean, we could probably use his help with getting this live stream more views, except he's probably watching good old Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, last time he was watching. Yeah, we know you watch Mr. Rogers. I posted in the Hero Club Discord.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't tweet it on the Hero Club Twitter. Maybe that's something we'll do next time. We'll tag Hero Club in our Twitter like, hey, I thought we were supposed to be partners here.
Yeah. Where's your end of the bargain, Wheels? You're supposed to have our back.
You're supposed to be my friend!
Exactly. Okay, yes. Go ahead and heal some of our party members a little bit. Yeah, when we take care of Ratchet, then once we get that cleared, then we'll call this episode off. That'll be good. Yeah, that'll be a good stopping point for us.
Yeah, I'd like these to be 2 hours so we don't step over each other's toes on streaming.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of which, I'm probably going to be streaming on my YouTube channel. Because I'm going to be doing Ni no Kuni later tonight.
Oh yeah, the original?
Yeah, the original. Because I told you that I got Ni no Kuni 2.
Yeah, you got part 2.
Yeah, the premium edition.
Oh wow, I seen the Happy Console Gamer unbox that huge that comes with a lot of stuff.
Oh, you mean the collector's edition?
Oh,
yeah, that $200 for a collector's edition. Oh my god. That is a lot, man.
Yeah, Happy Console Gamer got that.
Yeah, I know he did. I know Levy the Amishiman did an unboxing of it as well.
Starshell said he needs to finish the first game too. Yeah. I only played the demo for the first Ni no Kuni, and I was like, I want to get this game, but I never did. I never got the chance.
But you know, it's like when I watch or when I play a level 5 game, there's just something that's so special about it. It's like it actually sets a staple with how games, with all the stuff that they put in, whether it be side quests or mechanics, they actually feel mandatory to complete the whole experience. I mean, it was a thing with Dark Cloud, how, when you had to use the Georama system to build the towns when they were destroyed, because upon their full completion, you can actually get items as well as very important things to complete your journey with. Same thing with Dark Cloud 2, or Dark Chronicle if you live overseas, but yeah, it's just like a lot of JRPGs in this day and age, it's like they don't really do that anymore. And, Dragon Quest XI is actually one of those games that actually, follows in that feat with what Ni no Kuni does. Taking a look at Soshi's hit points, he's sitting at 666 hit points as both his as his max.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Starshell mentioned Killer is dead. Yeah, those Suda 51 stuff.
Mm-hmm. One of the Damashi is called the Yakuza Damashi. Kazuma Kiryu, is that you? But this is what he said. Damashi 2, Electric Boogaloo!
That's definitely a localization thing.
Yeah. A Damashi Diva. Mariah has nothing on me, la la la. Listen to us sing? Sure, might as well. Just don't suck. Exit, stage left. Alvin and the Chipmunks. They showed up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
In Japanese, too. Oh, I hear that music anywhere. That is Ratchet's theme, indeed. Yep.
Yay! Nice to meet ya! You're all so cute! But why do you look so serious?
Oh.
Johnny Joestar.
The Joker did send you! Heath Ledger's Joker. Why so serious?
So Star Trek said he needs to finish in JoJo All-Star Battle, Johnny Joestar. Johnny Joestar, if you don't know, is the Steel Ball Run version. If you don't know about JoJo's out there, viewers, Part 7 is a reboot. So it goes back to the 1800s like the first JoJo, but it's different in that Jonathan Joestar is now Johnny Joestar. Instead of being this big buff dude who's like a really strong guy, he's actually crippled. And he's a horse racer. And instead of being English, they're American.
Don't be so nervous. I don't know what you're talking about, but you look like
And
my type.
Double R.
Yo.
You're
You ready for the craziest part of JoJo Part 7?
Uh-huh.
Unlike Part 1, where it's about the stone mask,
Mm-hmm.
Part 2 is about finding the body parts of Jesus and putting them together.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
Damn. I wonder if Christians or anybody was actually offended by that if they actually read that.
I probably. Which is weird, because Araki, the creator of JoJo, I know he doesn't hate Christian. Matter of fact, when he made Part 8, he called it JoJo Leon, right?
You've been doing bad things
JoJo Lion? And they asked him how'd he come up with that name, right? In an interview?
Oh, I know. People are like so jealous of my beauty and go around spreading rumors like
So, they asked Araki how'd he come up with the name JoJo Lion, right? For Part 8.
Uh-huh.
And Araki said that he came up with it because he wanted to invoke the idea of Christian blessings.
Ah.
He specifically said Christian, and he said blessings because he wanted Japan to be to start healing after the 2011 earthquake. So I don't know if he's Christian himself or not, but he at least isn't unlike Megami Tensei. He's at least not hateful or anything toward them.
Uh-huh.
Unlike Shin Megami Tensei.
Hey, Jerry, you may want to brace yourself because we got ourselves a cat fight about to come up here pretty soon.
Sounds good.
Yeah. A cat, and you'll see what I mean if you watch the stream.
I'll try and let's see. I put my phone
Okay.
to my four. I have to have it on. It's on Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think we would have dropped frames today because we usually haven't been having dropped frames, but for some odd
Twitch.
reason...
I want to say that's Twitch. Just because of what I saw of
Star Child stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Star Child said old Joseph is the best though. He's my favorite JoJo. The second one, Joseph Joestar. He's my favorite. Although first JoJo is pretty. I like him a lot too.
Nelsha? Damn!
Nelsha.
What happened to you? You were a nerd, but now you're like some femme fatale
Now she's
vixen.
the dress master.
Look at her.
Yeah, she looks like she came out of like a 50s.
Oh my god!
But anyway, here's where the cat fight's gonna ensue.
Oh, Brick, how hideous! Are you pretending to be a queen or something? You look so stupid.
Speak for yourself, and what are you supposed to be? At least
a weird
I don't
clown.
dance around in a miniskirt like some kind of tramp.
Oh.
Seeing these two right now in their exact poses, I'm reminded of Tenchi.
Mm-hmm.
Ryoko and Ayeka.
What
You
did
both
you say?
they do look weird. Oh.
Jeez, what's with that hairdo? It looks like a cheap wig a would wear.
A what would wear? Oh god, I guess I. Yeah, I know what she said.
Cheap wig? Excuse the fuck out of me? What
Whoa,
about your hair?
that wasn't even. That was barely bleeped.
Yeah, and we literally
supposed to be
almost
rated-
heard, and we literally heard her say, pronounce the letter F before the
Yeah.
censor.
Yeah, and I heard the "k" too. Hey, this is supposed to be a '90s teen game.
Yeah.
Starchild says he likes the first three parts of JoJo,
Out of
and
this.
that I heard it again. You heard it again, right?
Yeah.
In the sequel. Starchild says he likes part 4, but it's different.
Really mad. No amount of makeup could hide that face of yours, you old hag.
Shut up! Your eyes are so big they're popping out of your head, you freak!
Ryoko and Ayeka all up in here. What? This was rated teen, right?
Yes.
Especially in the '90s. I would not have expected to hear like even bits of the F word
Mm-hmm.
in a T-rated game in the '90s.
Yeah. That's the irony.
Oh, I can't stand you anymore.
Hey, that's my line!
By the way, if you just joined us, we're playing.
There's
Thousand
the
Arms.
true cat fight right there.
Ah, there we go. Like I was trying to say, if you just joined us, we're the Geek Fighters. We're playing Thousand Arms. Join our Discord by scrolling down.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be watching WrestleMania tomorrow. Well, I'll try to join the open voice chat. Let us know what you want us to play next after Thousand Arms. By the way,
Yes, and
which will be a while, but I mean, still, we want to hear your suggestions.
mm-hmm. Should we have me take a break and Jeff play, or should we have me continue playing a game after this?
Good question. Be
Because
nice if I got a computer. I can
well,
get us.
well, if you got a computer, I'm pretty sure you would want to get on with Lunar right away.
Oh man, that'd be nice. Which one?
Well, we probably better
PSP
start at the
remake?
beginning.
No, which one? The PSP remake or the PS1 complete?
That's literally up to you, man.
Hey, wait just a second. This fight ain't over yet. Whoa, you're really making me mad. This time, I really mean it. Here I come.
Alright, so it's time for us to take
Boss
on the...
fight?
Yep, take on the third of the Evil Mecha 5, Ratchet.
Ha! That's almost a perfect name for her, because look how she looks.
Mm-hmm.
Look, she looks Ratchet.
Clank.
Use a Ratchet. Excuse me.
You're excused. She even has her own boss fight music.
Well, that's neat. Well, you're pretty well leveled, 40s.
Mm-hmm. Well, Nelsha is at 34, and we'll use our new
Flaranio.
yeah
Flaranio.
we'll use our new summon on this thought here.
For legit thought.
Yeah,
We gotta tell this thought to what now?
be gone.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. There we go. Hey, even said it right. But anyway. My god, he kind of looks like Ifrit a little bit. That
I'm
or
watching
Super
it now.
Saiyan. You look like Vegeta, too.
Be gone! Hot!
Doesn't he kind of look a little bit like a Saiyan?
Kind of looks like, can't think of it right now. Let's go see a genie. Wait, she said boot to the head way back then?
Yep.
That wasn't a meme yet. That wasn't...
She just predated the meme.
Apparently! Here, I thought it was...
And by the way, guys, we actually got Nelsha in our party now, so we now have our full party of 7 people in this game.
So, Phoenix Wright did not come up with that. I bequeath to you a boot to the head.
What do you think of the music for Ratchet's boss fight?
Well, let me turn it on and
What do you think of the music for Ratchet's?
Let me turn it on and Oh, great. Of course there has to be echo.
Of course. Well, there you go. Whatever little bit I heard was fine. Of course, I don't want to start an echo thing, you know? Uh-huh.
And then the few viewers we have will all leave except for Star Child.
Thank you, Star Child, by the way, for staying there all this time. You're a true Ferned.
Indeed. If you joined, we'd make you a Ferned or a cool guy.
Mm-hmm.
If you joined our Discord.
She slapped me hard. But got
I mean,
my
Star Child used...
Mice in a confused state, too.
I mean, speaking of, when we were talking about a Geek Fighters site, Star Child was part of it.
Ah.
He wrote articles.
Nice.
And people, of course, someone that Jeff was talking about wanted it to be like Channel Awesome, when we're like, no, let's not be like them. And look, am I glad that me and Jeff personally never try to emulate them.
Mm-hmm.
Poof. Oh, you did? Star Child joined the server?
Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, wait a minute. I can't remember.
Where do I go to do the voice chat? I don't know. We gotta make you a Geek Fighter for that.
Or a cool guy, or a Ferned.
I'm definitely making him a cool guy. I think because A, we need mods. B, he's somebody I trust enough to be a mod.
Yeah. Really? You're gonna slap us again?
Slap attack. Slap a cow, as my dad would say.
Slap a cow. We call it a knick-knack paddywhack.
Actually, right after Star Child, we'll go into see about chatting. Lordy. Did you say Aku?
Akun!
Oh. That doesn't sound good.
The water dragon. So, like Leviathan, basically.
Yeah, Leviathan from 8.
Yep.
Not too far off.
Gosh. That thought means business. Is she about down? Oh, good. She's about down for the count. I just hope she doesn't pull a wire and starts to go all ape nuts and trying to kill us. Because we don't really need a repeat of what happened last week. Even though it would be nice to have another awesome moment. And to be frank, I think she is.
So she's not that tough, huh?
Oh, she is. But it's just being, she's just being she's just being a cuck.
Okay.
I'm just in that position where I'm having to heal myself over and over.
Oh man, like last time.
Yeah.
So the boss fights now are gonna be like that, huh?
I'm afraid so, my friend. I'm afraid so. Because she's most certainly giving me the runaround.
Darn. That's their idea of difficulty, huh? Just surprised she's saying that back in '99. Like I don't know anybody else said that at that time.
Well, they most certainly beat that meme to the punch, or that trend.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, I thought I dropped.
No, you're still here.
Twitch was tripping.
Oh, she's not dead yet? Wow.
Why won't you die? To quote.
Oh, you're not gonna get me again. Oh God, I hope you don't.
To quote every Oblivion NPC ever. When if you remember that. I wonder how.
Be gone! Huh?
Yes. Yes. Be gone. Ha!
Yes.
Oh dang! I was gonna say stay on Yamcha because when we're done streaming, join See About Chatting.
Some spell heal. I'm in desperate need of healing right now. Oh, who cares? I don't care if you tell. Oh God, Musa, we could use you as, healing yourself right now, but we're just getting at inopportune times to actually put you on standby. Well, at least you increase Mice's defenses, hopefully. Even though they really don't mean jack in this game. They increase it in your stats.
PS4 Twitch app was being weird, he was saying. Which, yeah, I used it. I like that they added the functionality that every other Twitch app has. Like, you could actually... The PS4 Twitch app couldn't let you see videos or nothing. It was literally just... Seems they didn't work out the kinks for that yet.
God, you're not... Oh, my God, she's not dead yet. You figured that she would go down. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Mice, make this count.
Yeah, they're gonna patch it.
Mice, make this count, man. What? What?
If only we had a Lil Jon on it.
Oh.
What? Yeah.
Oh man. No!
Okay.
I died.
No. I hear the music.
No! No!
Discouraged.
Oh no!
Don't get discouraged. Oh.
It's 7, woman. I got other stuff to do. What do you mean don't get discouraged?
Don't get discouraged. Oh my god. You saw it here first, folks. The first death or the first game over of this game. Yeah.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba.
Oh, God, no. And with that, I think that's a good stopping spot for all of us.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, she's like, don't get discouraged. Like, woman, we are leaving because we got stuff to do.
We do.
We're gonna have to try again.
Next week.
Well, by then we'll be prepared.
I think I'm gonna have to prepare beforehand. And
I didn't think she'd be that tough.
Me either. You saw it. She was about to be dead.
Yeah, she was. She was like...
She was limping.
Mike was like, I'm gonna roll that dice.
Ugh. Well, evidently it wasn't enough for us to. It wasn't enough to roll the dice throughout the whole fight because she got lucky. But anyways, it's plug time, man.
He just went home. All right, so if you haven't already, join the Geek Fighters Discord. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. As for me individually, follow my Twitch. I stream Tekken, and I stream classic games. So, in the beginning of the week, I stream a Tekken, and later on in the week, I stream a classic game. Right now, I am doing the Rushing Beat trilogy. I finished the first 2 games already. It's going to be Rushing Beat 3, aka Rushing Beat Shooter, known in the West as the Peacekeeper. Well, honestly, I'm really excited for this because the Peacekeepers / Rushing Beat Shooter happens to be my favorite beat 'em up on a Super Nintendo. Yes! I am going to be controversial here. I'm going to say I liked it more than Final Fight 3. Serious.
Hey, he's serious, folks.
Did I like it more than Streets of Rage, though? I don't know. That's where the debate can start. But for Super Nintendo only, I like it's my favorite one on the Super Nintendo.
Okay.
And my YouTube, I guess. Yeah, look for Fighter Cows on YouTube. Because I have archives and random stuff, you know, like the drop.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah. From there, you can see all my social media. So I don't have to really plug it. If you look for my YouTube, you'll find my social media in any of the videos. In any recent video, anyway. So that's me. That's me.
Okay, well, you can find me on youtube.com/RPGreviews. I do reviews, retrospectives, and my side quest videos. And currently in my retrospective, I'm still on my Final Fantasy retrospective. I'm still working on all the games related to Final Fantasy XII and the World of Ivalice. I already mentioned them before, so I won't mention them all again. I don't know exactly when that'll be out, but hopefully I can try to get it out this year sometime. You can also find my Facebook fan page, which is facebook.com/RPGreviews, and you can also find me on Twitter, which my handle is @RPGreviews, and whichever social media site that I'm posting on, you'll see me post on there. But they both link to each other anyway, so you'll see me posting on both sites. You can also follow me on Twitch, where my Twitch channel is twitch.tv/RPGreviews, which is all in lowercase, by the way. I stream mostly role-playing games, but, you know, I may stream some that are classic or some that are modern. I'm currently doing some modern ones right now because later tonight I'm actually going to be starting my blind live stream series on Ni no Kuni: Wrath of the White Witch on the PS3. And here's a little trivia for you guys. I've never played the game before, so it'll be the first time you'll actually see me play that game, and I want to try to get through it all before going into Ni no Kuni 2, because that game, I mean, whenever it comes to level 5 games, they really amaze me. But yeah, be on the lookout for that, and then be on the lookout for the continuation with Trails of Cold Steel on the PC tomorrow. Don't know exactly when, but it will happen tomorrow. But yeah, be on the lookout for more content coming from not only us in the future, but from me and from Fighter Cows and from 16-Bit Jeff that you guys are not going to find anywhere else, whether it be Twitch or on YouTube. And definitely follow us on both this as well as our individual Twitch pages, so that way we can get up to 50 followers, so that way we will get up to affiliate status.
Yeah, I'm only 2 away.
He's 2 away. I'm only about 17 away. This is about 13 away, and I don't know how many Jeff is away from.
Jeff has 28.
Oh, okay, so he has, so he needs 22 more. Okay, but yeah, that's all on my end.
Yeah, let's go. Thank you for joining us.
And we will see you next week for when we rectify the situation, and we'll finally get back to more adventure through the land and the world of Thousand Arms. Have a good weekend, everybody.
See you guys. Nimyo Kanryo.